Welcome back. Pretty nice skies out there in the Corning sky cam, though temperatures still into the 60s here for the moment, but we are expected to cool down pretty significantly here into the evening. But if you're in Tioga or Potter County tonight, a frost advisory will go into effect at 2 in the morning tomorrow, lasting until around 8 o'clock. That's because you're looking at lows projected around the mid-30s for some. Those valley communities, lower elevations are most at risk here of at least dealing with this kind of frost. So that's why the advisory in effect here. Again, it's for Potter and Tioga counties on the Pennsylvania side. Temperature wise right now still in the mid to upper 60s depending on where you're at. Low 60s in the Finger Lakes here. You got 62 in Ithaca and in Watkins Glen. Tad bit warmer towards Corning right now at 68. A cooler 62 to be found in Wellsboro, already down to 57 in Germania, down to 64 in Morris, I should say, and 64 in Ridgebury, 63 right now in Erin. As for our low temperatures, you can see lots of low 40s out here, 43 for Elmira, but then take a look here off to the west, Addison, Elkland, Mansfield, Wellsboro, Galton, all down to around 39. Coudersport at 37. So further to the west and south of the viewing area there, you're starting to get more into those ranges of 30s, hence why that frost advisory in effect for those two counties. Satellite showing not too much happening aside from just some light cloud cover rolling in from the east, but a lot of these really dissipating. We're starting to get more of a mostly clear sky here, and pretty soon, within the next couple of hours, skies are set to be fairly clear, headed deep into the evening. Temperatures will start out cratering in the 40s, but with a little bit of sunshine, we'll get up into the 60s late morning. Closer and closer to that 70-degree mark as we get through the rest of the afternoon, hovering around those upper 60s, but some of us could very much get over the line of that 70-degree mark into the low 70s, so it'll be a nice change of pace compared to what we had these last few days this weekend. We were down in the 60s for a good chunk of it, with some below average conditions, but we're still not expected to get to near or even above average for a few more days. But we stay on this path of clear skies, a couple of 30s on there very deep into the evening. Minimal cloud cover headed our way for Monday. Same goes for Tuesday. Pretty much most of the week we'll be dealing with a clear and dry environment. Very comfortable. Dew points also going to be very low. So lots to look forward to. And keeping it back here, another thing we look forward to, of course, start of the Buffalo Bills season. They're playing the Ravens tonight over in Orchard Park, kicking off at about 58 degrees. Halftime down to 54. So they're going to see similar conditions, starting out a tad bit cloudy, but then clearing up as the evening carries on. As for a 5-degree guarantee, forecast a high of 69. The actual high, or at least unofficial high as of right now, is 68 over at the Elmira Corning Regional Airport. Another $5 here for our charity of the month. And of course tonight, chilly, 43 for folks in Elmira, but if you're in the northern tier, good chance that you could get down into those upper 30s later on tonight, much in part thanks to a mostly clear sky. Back into the mid-70s here towards Tuesday and Wednesday. Plenty of sunshine headed into next week. Not a drop of rain in the forecast, so we will be dry, comfortable, and temperatures remaining in the 70s just as fall creeps closer and closer.